Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm Landon. Let's talk about the news. We have so much to talk about today. Russia's President Vladimir Putin has just ordered Russia to move away from the North Korean border after Kim Jong-un's last missile launch. Russia is now fearing they could also become a target, and they might be involved in this war that is about to break out. Russia actually shares a 24-mile-long international border. This is the border right here what you guys are looking at, so Putin doesn't want any Russians to be anywhere near the border. Here's a picture of the missile North Korea has just launched days ago, and it went over Japan and it fell into the water. When this missile was launched, alarms across Japan went off. This was to warn people to get shelter. I mean, this is just panic everywhere in the country. This is the first time North Korea successfully launched a missile over Japan since 1998. This went in Japan's airspace. This missile just broke up and fell apart in the Pacific Ocean. These were 2,000-pound bombs designed to penetrate hardened targets, and this is according to the US Air Force. This was just a test missile, and I'm assuming to see if North Korea is able to hit Guam, which is just 2,000 miles away. The test missile went 1,700 miles. Guam is in a whole lot of trouble right now. South Korea has answered back to North Korea. They have just fired off 8 Mk-84 bombs that hit targets at a testing grounds in South Korea to show that they're powerful, and you know what? They're ready. They're ready to attack at any moment. So we know Russia and South Korea and also the UK might be involved in attacking North Korea, but President Donald Trump also wants China to be involved as well. And that's because Trump said America has been helping out China's economy, and it's time for them to pay them back. Everyone seems to think a world without Kim Jong-un, it's just a better world. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you guys like all these news stories, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as well. Also in the news, the International Intelligence Service from South Korea has learned that Kim Jong-un has a third child. The baby was born in February of this year, but we don't know what the gender is. Also, Mark Zuckerberg has just announced that him and his wife Priscilla has had their second baby. What a lucky baby. You're rich, like you're friggin' so rich, and you're probably gonna inherit your dad and mom's genius genes. Okay, so just a quick update with the Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor fight. You know, the fight of the century. Well, now that fight has become the most pirated fight in history. This is not a good thing for Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor because they take home a percentage of the money generated, especially from like pay-per-view. Millions of people paid $100, but there were many people, and they're like, I just don't want to pay anything, and they bootlegged it. Also, just when we thought Mayweather was done, well, there might be a small potential of a rematch, and you better bet that Conor McGregor will for sure train to last 12 rounds because fatigue played a factor in the fight that we just saw, and I'm sure the refs is gonna allow this boxing match to actually go until there's a knockout and not just like seconds before a knockout. I know Conor McGregor has been complaining about the ref ending the fight too early, but maybe it's good. Maybe it was a good thing, because think about this. Now you don't have you being knocked out on the ground in replay for the rest of your life. Just imagine being offered another $300 million to fight a guy who's only boxed once, and you're the one that fought him, you destroyed him. So if he's offered a lot more money, he might come back. But then again, this guy is 50-0. He has become history. But who knows? I know money talks, and his name is Money Mayweather. So let's just see if he's gonna make it rain once again. Taylor Swift has broken another impressive record on YouTube. Taylor Swift now holds the record for the most viewed video on YouTube in its first 24 hours of being released. This is for her new song. I'm hearing it all over the radio. I don't know how I feel about it, but Taylor Swift has hit over 39 million views. The record was once Psy's song Gentleman, and that song hit over 38 million views. Also, Taylor Swift set a streaming record on Spotify at 3.8 million streams in just one day. So Hurricane Harvey is now being compared with Hurricane Katrina, and I know for me, I want to fly down to Houston and help out any way that I can, if it's like volunteering, handing out food, handing out water, bailing out water in people's homes. It's really serious going on right now. There's like over 4 feet of water. A lot of things are just flooded. Hurricane Harvey has now killed 13 people, and that's at the time of this recording. Hurricane Harvey is still very active, and it has become very unpredictable. There's no telling the route that it's on. We only know of the destruction path. This hurricane did hit land, and it's the first time since 2005 since Hurricane Wilma to hit actual land. Right now, there are many ways to help out. The American Red Cross and Salvation Army are now taking donations. GoFundMe has also dedicated a page to help raise money. Celebrities are now joining in, like Kim Kardashian. She's just donated $500,000. Kevin Hart has also donated. He gave away $25,000 to try to help out.
I've just been caught up to speed on everything that's going on in Houston with Hurricane Harvey, and this is unbelievable. At this point, this is a serious matter. I think the people are in bad shape and they need help. I'm going to lead the charge and stepping up in this way. I challenge The Rock, Steve Harvey, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Justin Timberlake.
Kevin Hart is starting his movement. This is a movement where he's trying to get people involved. This is like a social media challenge to raise money and also awareness. A lot of people online are actually taking this whole serious situation as a joke. Take a look at this picture right here. This is a picture of a shark swimming in the water on what looks to be like a highway. It's going viral again. This is actually an old fake picture. Some idiots photoshopped and people are believing this picture is real. Also, here we have a 10-foot alligator that was supposedly appeared on someone's doorstep, but this picture was actually for like an April Fool's prank years ago. Somehow it's tricking people. People think this is real. Also, right now there are thousands of fake donation pages, and this just makes me sick. I mean, is this real life right now? People are actually faking a donation page to make money, to make an income, to make a living. They're taking money away from people who literally are in life-threatening situation in Houston, Texas right now. In Canada, the Canadian Hurricane Center has issued a tropical cyclone warning, and this is for Nova Scotia and also Newfoundland. It's supposed to hit later on this week. From there, let's talk about Tim Cook, who has just received company stock worth $89 million. And this is after hitting a key performance target. I wish I can get $89 million if I hit a target. What if this channel hits 1 million subscribers? Land of Production, 1 million subscribers. I think I should make $89 million and I should share half of it with all of you guys. But since that will never happen, let's move on. I'm not gonna win that one. Bill Nye, the science guy, aka my childhood in a nutshell, is owed a reported $9 million from Disney. Bill Nye's net worth is about $6.5 million. So this is a lot of money for him. This is more than his total net worth. Bill Nye filed a lawsuit against Disney, and this is because Bill Nye says that he's owed 16.5% of the show's profit. The show was a big hit from 1992 to 1997. Bill didn't trust the accounting and the business transactions, so he actually hired a guy to look into it, to, you know, keep an eye on Disney. So Disney might be in a lot of trouble right now because it seems like a lot of things just aren't adding up, and this is why he's suing them. I'm sure Disney is gonna settle for an amount that we'll probably never know, but Bill Nye will be given millions of dollars probably. I'll keep you guys up to date with that. I'll keep you guys up to date with the hurricane, everything that's going on there. I hope you guys stay safe, stay dry, and I'll see you guys very soon in a new video.